Kwanji Fashi. This is a 4-season-long series, and the episodes are relatively shorter. It's 18 minutes per episode. The story revolves around a considerably antisocial student named Mo-Fan. Things happen, and he ends up in a fantasy world. The thing that surprises him about this world is how it centers around the idea of magic instead of science. There are certain schools which prepare those with potential so that they can become proficient in the art of magic. Mo-Fan himself is now a son of a poor laborer, and he has a sister who's crippled. So in order to help relieve his family's worries, he decides to enroll in a school. One day, he will definitely repay his father for everything he's done for him. From there on out, it doesn't take him long to get admitted in one of these schools, but because he has a poor family background, he soon becomes the laughingstock of the entire school. Now, will Mo-Fan be able to overcome this uncomfortable situation all by himself? 9. At number 9, we have Kusun Madush. Katana Age is a handsome young boy who's a teacher in the Wizard Academy. He's also known as the Black Master Swordsman due to his powers and abilities. However, when he's transferred to lead a team full of defeats, apparently the team lost 100 consecutive battles. He's able to show his true strength, which is quite overpowered. As for Katana's personality, he cares about his friends a lot, and he also gives quite emphasis when it comes to saving and not betraying others. Even if everyone calls him a traitor, he seems not to care and just do his job. What is his job? Fighting the evil and training his team. After training his new team, he's able to show a handful of powerful techniques. Some of them include Strike Master, Black Aura, and Flash Sword. Kusun Madush is one of the best anime in which they portrayed a total character development when the main character joined another school and became an overpowered badass. 8. Hidan no Aria. The worsening crime rate in the world leads to the creation of Tokyo Butte High, an elite school where the Butte, more commonly known as armed detectives, hone their skills of becoming the agents of justice. They hone their skills in survivability, combat, gun skill, and even deduction. One particular armed detective is Kinji Tuyama, an extremely antisocial and curt high school dropout who was once part of the assault division but has left it behind in search for a more peaceful life. Kinji now lives a life of leisure and quite in the logistics department, filing folders and papers to hide his incredibly powerful abilities. Unlucky for him though, he becomes the target of the Butte killer, and his peaceful days come to a stop. He's almost taken out, but fortunately saved by the prodigal area Holmes Kanzaki, who after saving Kinji's life, demands him to become her partner because of how capably strong he is as an agent of justice. 7. Akashic Records. The world works in mysterious and wondrous ways in the Alzano Imperial Magical Academy, an academy made for prestigious students to learn magical skills. Sistine is your generic, energetic, always excited kind of girl, although her excitement is cut short as she discovers that her favorite teacher was replaced with a lazy, laid-back teacher that doesn't respect the magical book he must use to teach his students and throws it away like some garbage. She challenges him and calls him a useless teacher, only to be surprised by his revolutionary understanding of magic by displaying to the class how a simple spell like Fireball can have many variations depending on the way the incantation is spelled and how the syllables are divided. 6. Taimadao Gakuen 35 Shiken Shotai. In a world of magic, the need will arise for someone to guard the society. Thus, the anti-magic force came into existence, with its enforcers called the Inquisitors. The premise is pretty straightforward. You use magic for evil, they kick your ass, kind of deal. However, the platoon we're talking about here is the 35th Platoon, the worst of the bunch, including all the useless Inquisitors. And in like every harem, the MC has to be badass and strong for the girls to fall for him. In such an advanced age with magic mechas and guns, what better could spell badass than having a sword as your weapon of choice? Takeru Kusanagi is the leader of his group of misfits, fight side by side with his friends, facing all their enemies head-on without backing down. The anime is based on a visual novel and is made of 12 episodes, so it's a nice anime to enjoy and watch in the free time you got on your hands. 5. Classroom Crisis. Classroom Crisis is a science fiction anime with lots of drama and just a tiny bit of romance. It aired in 2015, consisting of 13 episodes. It features an elite classroom and a genius transfer student that has ulterior motives. The brightest students in Kirishima Corporation are sent to this Martian colony, and they work tirelessly to create a very powerful rocket. In this anime, Kaito and Nagisa are thrown deep into the corporation's web of political warfare, conspiracy, and mysteries. However, they must do their best to ensure that the class is not shut down, and they have to create something that has never been done before. 4. Saijaku Muhai no Bahamut. Lux is a former prince of an empire named Arcadia, but their empire got overthrown 5 years ago because of the rebellion. Somehow he ends up in a female dormitory's bathing area. There, he gets to see the kingdom's new princess Lizheart in all her glory. And as he witnesses the naked bodies of all those other girls too, he realizes he's at a place that he shouldn't be. So he starts praising the princess's body, hoping they all don't kill him. But something interesting happens. Lux gets challenged to a drag ride duel by the princess. They are ancient, armored, mechanical weapons, and Lux just so happens to be called the strongest drag knight. But his title changed when people realized he won't attack in a battle, so they began to call him the weakest undefeated. Some also call him the Black Hero. After his duel with the princess, he ends up attending their academy, which is of course, girls only. 3. Mahoka Koko. We all can agree that if there's an OP magic school MC, then it's Tatsuya from the anime where the show makes sure every fan gets to see what they're here for. Being branded as second grade or not good enough could kill a lot of dreams, even in an anime universe. But if you're Shiba Tatsuya, who has nothing but secrets running through his veins, being more than just a step ahead than the ones that the institution has placed above you is the least bit of surprise you can expect from the boy. With the first season literally all about Tatsuya amazing every other character ever while making all the girls on the campus faint from the mere sight of him, it's safe to say that if anime's given us an ideal student, then it's the guy in the green and white himself who just doesn't seem to phase at all, even when the whole world is going at him all at once. With the second season out now and a new spin-off coming, let's rewatch the show to refresh those memories. 2. Ansatsu Kyoshitsu. Assassination Classroom is a very popular anime. It aired in 2015 and features lots of comedy and action. The characters are fun, especially Koro-sensei, a character widely loved by anime fans. In this shounen anime, a mysterious creature splits the moon down to a crescent. Students of Class 3E are tasked with the impossible: assassinate this weird creature. The speedy Koro-sensei becomes the teacher of the class in hopes that he can teach them how to defeat it. But what follows is an emotional roller coaster that ends with the students admitting that he is the best teacher they've ever had. 1. Rakudai Kishi no Cavalry. Ikki Kurogane, the sole F-blazer in the prestigious Hagun Academy, is the most disgraceful student there, considered to be the weakest one in the failure. That is because power there is assessed according to how flashy their abilities are. Ikki, though, finds himself at the short end of the stick, having mediocre abilities at best. However, one thing he is good at, it's being resilient and never giving up to adversity. He works the hardest out of everyone to strengthen his abilities, which bore fruit eventually giving him his ace card, Itoshura, a powerful skill that boosts all his abilities for a few minutes. But the backlash is almost instant and painful as hell. When it comes to this skill, it's all about the timing and when to use it. Overall, Ikki might not have the flashiest of abilities, but when it comes to his swordplay, he's an unbeatable swordsman with his unbreakable defense abilities. Thanks to that, no one can attack him in close quarters. This show is clearly a harem, but it's a harem done right. True, there's some cliches in it and whatnot, but it does a great job in not letting the harem be the more dominant aspect of the show. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I had fun making it for you. I would appreciate it if you guys would like, subscribe, comment, and press that bell icon to keep you updated of all our videos. Until next time, see ya!